Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another anime review. Recently I decided to watch the end of Soul Eater. I had seen all the episodes up until about 40, well, there are 49 episodes I think. Well, there are quite a few episodes. It's one of the longer anime series. And I must say that I really, really enjoyed it. It was just spectacular and phenomenal in every shape and way. And what I really liked the best, well, besides the characters, and of course, Maka and Soul are one of my favorite pairings, and Kid, Lizzie, and Patty are another that I like. I like all the characters. They're all exceptional in their own way, even the villains. I, they're very intriguing characters. They're all different. They're all unique. But and the voice actors and actresses really put everything into this because it feels more like it should. It doesn't feel like it's forced. It feels natural, if I can say that. They're the people at Funimation. I don't know what it is, but they're really kicked it up a notch, and they are more professional about their voice acting. And I just really think that they did a absolutely extraordinary job, and I loved the ending. I thought that the ending was perfect, and the soul resonance moves that the different characters had were just unbelievably cool and awesome. And I was sitting there completely transfixed. I wasn't bored for 1 second. This is action packed. It had a little bit of something for everybody in it, including just this absolutely beautiful humanness to it. I don't know how else to say it, but it was just very philosophical. I thought because it talks about bravery and madness, and Maka says everybody has bravery, and it's something that you have in here, which is true. And I'm not gonna give away the ending, but if you've seen it, then you know what happens. But it's really a absolutely incredible anime series. I absolutely adored it, and I laughed, I cried, I just savored every moment of it. And as far as series go, it's what I would consider a 5-star series. If you liked Full Metal Alchemist, it's done by the same people who created that wonderful masterpiece that we've all come to know and love and enjoy. And it has a different feel from Full Metal. I think it's darker, it's more ominous, it's got elements of the supernatural and the bizarre. There are some things that are very they go into religion and philosophy and our humanity and just different aspects such as this that is why I enjoy series such as this one, because it really makes you think and ponder, and normal television shows don't really do that too much. And a lot of the quotes that were said within the duration of the series, I absolutely love them because I thought that they are useful for everyday life, actually. Um, I'm not really sure what else to say about this series other than it's just absolutely flawless. I didn't see anything that was wrong with it, and the humor was terrific. It was the right combination of action adventure, um, suspense, horror, and a little bit of romance, and then you've got dashes of philosophy just mixed in with it. So it's a very unusual mix, but anime is quite like that. I think that the Japanese are very intellectual people and they're very introspective, so that's probably why that was put in there. Um, I absolutely loved it, and I think anybody who's a fan of Full Metal would probably adore this as well. It's a little bit different than Full Metal. It stands out on its own, but I think it deserves two thumbs way up from anybody who's a fan, especially of the Supernatural. If you like Supernatural series, then this is for you. This is just incredibly done. It's basically all I have to say about Soul Eater, and in the future, I'm hoping to do a review of Ristorante Paradiso, which I just got. It's only 11 episodes. I've got Paranorman, I haven't watched it yet. I've got Dragon Age and Children Who Chase Lost Voices, which is done by the same person who did Our Place Promised in the Early Days, which is absolutely one of my favorites. Among many anime films that I could name, not off the top of my head. But I have quite a few things that I'm going to be reviewing. Um, I am currently working on a story called Andara. It's sort of like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but different. It's sci-fi. I won't go into the details of that story. I'm still working on it. Um, I'm also working on a script called Rascals. It's basically about a girl who is an orphan, and she basically is moved from orphanage to orphanage. She's an iconoclast as well as a nonconformist, and she becomes a vigilante for hire, and she calls herself a rascal. It's actually the name that she goes by is Rascal itself, but well, she goes by a different name. Well, no, she doesn't. She just goes by her normal name. Sorry, and she's on a search for her parents, and something really tragic happens with the father. The father dies rather suddenly. He just kind of disappears from her life entirely. He just doesn't exist. He he dies of leukemia, and the mother actually they reunite. I'm not going to say how, but I'm working on that right now. And there are quite a few others that I have not currently started penning, but I will in the very near future. So basically, that's what I've been up to. And I'll probably do some video game reviews for the first time ever. So be on the lookout for that. And this weekend, I will be seeing The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, and I will also be reviewing this. So I shall see you next time. Ciao!